Hey everybody, how's it going? It is June 22nd, Monday. It's a nice day outside, even though it stormed like crazy last night. My dog was shaking the whole house, but other than that, it was pretty good. Busy day yesterday, the weekend. Hey, it's always busy, you know. But I went to actually half price today. I got some cool stuff, really cheap too. Got a lot of clearance stuff, which most of the stuff there I find it's like $1, and it plays perfectly. I don't know. Do more than $1 on it, but there's one new one I found there, but all the rest are used actually. So let's see. Oh, first one, Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is Spirit. $1 for this guy. It's got the original sleeve and everything. Plays fine. Really, really good Earth, Wind, and Fire record. Probably one of my favorites by them. Next here, I'm gonna get to the new one. I got brand new reissue 108 gram vinyl. This is Stan Getz and Bird, jazz samba, jazz samba. This is great record, guys. This is awesome. God, it's just amazing. This is a great record. I have another one of theirs. Where is it? Somewhere in this mass array of. Oh, Getz and Gilberto. That's a great jazz record too. But this is really good. Stan Getz and Bird are just phenomenal on this great, great jazz album. If you guys wanna, if you haven't heard it, do check it out. Haven't put this on the turntable yet. Gonna do that today. So this one I actually saw the last time I went to Half Price, but didn't pick it up. I believe it's a single. I think it's Pig Bag. People be like, "What the hell is that?" But I believe it's like a jazz rock fusion type band. I'm not sure. I just heard a little bit about them, but it seemed pretty cool. The cover's cool. I'm all about covers now. And anything that looks good, I always try it out. Expand my mind to more stuff, of course. So I'll let you guys know about that. I'm gonna be making a video tomorrow too, cause it's a big day. It's a big day tomorrow. Oh, this record, I'm so glad I found this. This is one of my favorites by the group ever. Seals and Crofts, Get Closer. It's actually pretty hard to find. I couldn't, it's been pressed a lot, but it's hard to find now. This is fantastic, guys. This is a great album. 50 cents! Can you believe that? Original sleeve and everything. This is great, guys. Got the members of the band. Of course, you have to have Jeff in there. One of my favorite drummers of all time, Jeff Porcaro. Fantastic musician. I mean, most of the things for my favorite bands he's been on. Seals and Crofts. He does a lot with Steely Dan, Katy Lied, Pretzel Logic. He did Thriller. He did Michael McDonald, which I do have here. I found it actually, but this is a great album. Great drumming. Great just songwriting. Everything. Fantastic. I'm a huge Simon and Garfunkel fan, so I got to get their greatest hits. This is a really good one. It's got all the hits on there. The Sound of Silence, The Boxer, Mrs. Robinson. Oh man, these are all good. Cerebral Fair, Homeward Bound, Bridge Over Troubled Water. It's all good. This is a great album, guys. Not in bad shape for $1, huh? So, like I said, some of these I just don't believe it should be that much. But now this is a good record, guys. This is awesome. Oh, Michael McDonald, here it is. If that's what it takes, classic, classic, classic. Jeff Porcaro on the drums, along with Steve Gadd, also phenomenal drummer. Jeff drummed on I Keep Forgetting. Let's see. That's Why, and I think Lose an End, and then the rest is Steve Gadd. But I Keep Forgetting is a great track. That has so much pocket, and oh man, it's really great to drum to if you really want to get those 16th notes down the hi-hat. Oh man. I actually watched a documentary of him, and someone brought this record up and Keep Forgetting, and they asked, how did you play 16ths as just one hand, And I guess he did do it all with one hand. Just the whole song is pretty much all fast 16ths, and he said there's a part at the end of the second chorus where there's an accent on the hi-hat, and what he said is that his stick actually broke when it went down the accent, so he had to drum with his left hand and then grab a stick and then bring it over and hit the hi-hat again. And it just, that's so funny. Drumming all 16th. Well, at first he was doing double, make it easy. But then that stick broke on the accent, so he has to do it on one hand and keep going in between the hi-hat. And then as he was grabbing it, he pulls it over and goes around the hi-hat for the next accent. It's digital, you're not really able to hear that, but vinyl, you can definitely hear where that actually happens. So that's pretty funny. Jeff is great. He's a phenomenal drummer. And people have asked me too, like, what is your favorite drummer? And it's like, and like, who is the best? You can't really say it's the best because no one's heard the best, Everybody is good in their own way. And people say, like, what inspirations did you take from... I don't take inspirations from people. I listen to their style, and it's like, I make it my own, I don't try and play exactly like he did, I take his, let's say, Jeff Porcaro shuffle groove they did on Rosanna. I take that and put my own spin on it, I don't do exactly the groove that he does, I might do different ghost notes, I might do different kick drum accents, I take it and I make it me. I'm not trying to be somebody else, that's really big with me. I learn from people. I don't take their stuff. I would never ever do that. That was theirs. That's their. It's like their baby. I wouldn't take someone's baby. It's just the way they play. I incorporate it into my playing. I don't take their stuff. I don't try and do exactly like he did. I take it and then I put my type of feel in the drums. Some people are really stiff. Just lay it down. Some people are really loose. I'm a really loose drummer. I'm very laid back. I can lay down, but I never get too tensed up. I'm always loose, You got to be super loose with that stuff. Some stuff you have to be really, really, really uptight and just have to hammer on the hi-hat or crash cymbal or ride. And some songs do call for that, but overall I'm a super laid back drummer. I'm never really uptight or stiff and stuff. I'm very, very loose in my playing, and I've taken that from, I've incorporated that from like Jeff and Chad Smith, especially Dave Abruzzese from Pearl Jam. I've learned a lot from those guys listening to their songs, and I kind of put all their stuff into one to make it my own. Like I did a little bit of Jeff, a little bit of Chad, a little bit of Dave, and I incorporated that into how I play. And if it's good, it's good, I'm not trying to show up anybody else, and that's huge. I don't like when people just... And another thing that's big with me too, I'm not, once again, not trying to bash any drummers out there, but it's just, I hate the flair, You don't need flair to be good at drums. I'm sorry, guys, you don't need it at all. Don't need to be flipping sticks, and just... You don't need to do any of that to be good. If you just... The drummer for AC/DC, he doesn't do any shit. I mean, he is laid back. He doesn't do any flair. He just lays down, and he's a good drummer. You don't need to be flipping sticks up in the air and just... That's stupid. To me, that's fucking stupid. It's just like a show-off, You don't need to show off to be a good drummer. You don't, at all. If you just lay down and be super laid back, that's good with me, Take Dave Weckl, for example. He's a fantastic jazz drummer. He's drummed with a lot of people, too, like Jeff. But his style is, he lays down, super laid back, doesn't do a lot of flair, just lays it down, and that's all you have to do. You don't need to do all that flair, like flipping sticks and doing all these tricks on the kit, you don't need to do that. What separates a good drummer from a bad drummer is feel. That is huge. How you feel the song, how you play with the song, and how you make it you, and not the drummer. That is really big. Feel is huge compared to take two drummers from each other. It's very, very different. Could be good, could be bad, There's no bad drummers out there, guys. There's some that I don't care for, I don't think they deserve all the hype that they're getting. I'm not naming any guys like that. Now, once again, not trying to beat anybody down, but I just think they get too much attention that they shouldn't have, you know? It's like anybody could do that song, you know? Why is he getting all this attention while all these other good drummers over here aren't getting anything, you know? It just doesn't make sense, you know? I really think everybody should get the attention. You know, I really think that don't focus so much on this guy, you know, focus on the guys down here, you know, they're also good, you know, but you never see it. And it's just, it's crazy all this stuff, you know? So many musicians, especially in the Twin Cities, that just never make it, and you go like random show, you know, and they're phenomenal, you know? It's just, it's crazy how people don't make it. But yeah, I've incorporated a lot from these drummers. I haven't taken anything. I've just learned from different songs that I've drummed through. And that's kind of the way. This is going to be a big drum video, guys. I'm a huge drummer, and I'm just talking about how I learned. And I didn't learn off of a book. I didn't do like, first we learned on the snare, and then we had the toms, then we had the hi-hat, then we had the crash cymbal, and then you had the ride cymbal, then you had the floor tom, and then you had the kick drum, you know? What I did, thanks to my teacher Brad Stein, he was fantastic. He taught me everything I know. What we did is, first day of class, he told me, you know, show me what you can do, you know, and I kind of just, very basic, you know, just eighth notes, you know, nothing too crazy, and it was good for not being able to play at all, you know. I kind of just like, I started down at my dad's house. He had this old small red, I don't know what kind of kit it was, but just small, you know, nothing fancy. And I just got on and started playing, you know, and I had it, you know. I wasn't good, but I wasn't like, I had the hand-eye coordination down perfectly. And Dan Candy, shout out to you too, man. Thanks for really pushing me to take lessons and stuff. You really showed me a lot, and you showed me how you were in a band too, and you drummed, and you're a phenomenal drummer too, definitely. And you're the one who kind of pushed me to get in the drums and stuff. And if you weren't there and I wouldn't have not gone on that kit, I would have never be here. You know, I wouldn't be a drummer. But going back to Brad and his lessons, it's really interesting. I love how he taught, because what we did is each time we go into class, or my lesson, well, what we do is he say, okay, what are some of your favorite bands? Let's start there. What we do is Steely Dan. I've learned, mostly everything I know is from Steely Dan records. Asia, Katy Lied, Pretzel Logic, Gotcho, you know. A lot of stuff. It's a lot of great stuff, you know, and learn a lot from Katy Lied too. And we just go through songs, you know, we listen. Let's just do Home at Last by off of Asia by Steely Dan, and get that the Pretty Shuffle down. And we just learned like that, you know. We didn't do just snare and then do stuff, you know. We actually did genres, we did songs, we did a whole bunch of stuff, you know. We did, let's do 80s rock, let's do 70s, let's do funk, let's do jazz, you know. I learned from songs, you know, by just listening and figuring stuff out. And I really do like that way. I don't like to just limit people, you know. I'm not a teacher. God, no. I know how to play the drums, but if I had to teach somebody, that is completely different. That's completely 180 from me. I'm not a very good teacher in these aspects. But, you know, if I was a teacher in drums, you know, I would want them to not be limited to just starting with this. You know, let's take on this thing, man. Let's learn these songs, you know. Let's start off small, you know, really basic song, and just get the groove down. And then we go, all right, the hi-hat's doing this, you know, and then we incorporate the snare and then the kick drum, you know. And everything just kind of comes together, and we just kind of learn from songs, and you kind of then find yourself, you know, and how your style is by learning these songs. And it's just great, you know. I've been playing for 8 years now. Long time. I stopped taking lessons, I think it was last year. But I drum every day, you know. I'm serious. Every day I drum at least something, you know. And I have a shuffle on my iPhone, and I actually just hit shuffle, and I just play whatever comes to mind, you know, whatever comes up. It really keeps me in the groove, you know, really keeps me guessing, and different things that come up, which is really good for me, kind of changing it up, not just drumming the same stuff, you know, even though I do a lot. Um, and what's also cool about me, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I'm just saying that most people are like this too. But when I was in college, someone wanted me to drum for a track that they were doing. We needed to remake a band's track, you know, and actually have people play on it. And someone asked me to drum, and they asked, you know, what do you need? You know, what can we do to make you kind of play this? And I said, you know, just set up the kit. You know, I'll make adjustments as needed, but I want to listen to this song twice, and then I'll be good. And they're like, that's it. I'm like, yep, that's it. That's all I need. Because I've learned from songs. You know, this is how I've learned, and because I have an ear for it. You know, I can predict when a chorus or verse is coming, or a bridge. You know, I can predict these things. Crash hits. You know, I just hear it. You know, and if I listen to it once, you'll be like, okay, I kind of got to get it now. And then you listen to it the second time, and I'm locked. You know, I got it in, which is awesome. I love how I can just take things as fast like that. Some people can't, you know. Not a lot of people can do that. And I'm actually gifted with this, you know, and I'm just happy that I have this gift that I can just listen to a song now and just learn from that, which is fantastic, you know. Man, this is a great drum video. You know, any drummers out there, they'd be really happy. um, but tomorrow's a super, super big day for me. 2's being released digitally. I did get back with my distributor with digital, and it is supposed to be tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. We'll be on iTunes. You can purchase it there, and on Bandcamp. If you want to just listen, you know, I'm on Spotify, Rdio, Beats, you know, Apple Music, I guess now. This thing, I don't know anything about that, but anything, you know. I try and get my music out to everyone the best way I can. So I'm very happy. I had to change the track name, sadly. I actually had to put names instead of Roman numerals like I wanted to do. Because people are so strict now. Oh, that means it's number one. I can't do that. It's like, oh, come on, seriously? So I had to actually make actual track names for it. And it still goes along with the album and what it's supposed to mean. It's really cool track names that I came up with just by kind of listening through and like, boom, this is what I think about. Which is really, really cool. But I'm going to the Fetus tomorrow. Going to pick up Breaking Benjamin's new record. Super, super excited for that. I think that's all I'm going to be picking up tomorrow because I bought this really, really cool phone case. I'm kind of, I had to sell a kidney for this, but this is the new, you know, I don't know if it's the LifeProof case that the Free Power. It's a battery case. Costs friggin' arm and a leg, but it really, really helps me out because I use this thing for everything. Most people don't use it as much as I do. Like, I have freaking like 40 gigs of music on here, you know, and that's most of my iPhone. I have some apps, but I use it for everything. Alarm clock, a calendar, to-do list, music, messages, email, shopping like eBay, Amazon for vinyl. You know, I keep all my records in this app that I can add records in. It has my whole collection, so if I lose something, I know exactly which one I have. I use it for everything, you know. So my battery drains quite fast. So this case really does help me out with that. So, and it's a battery, and it's waterproof, which is cool. Waterproof, shockproof, snowproof, dustproof. And it's crazy. As a fucking battery case, let alone. I tried it too. I put it in water and stuff, and it works. You just press this button at the bottom, and it shows. I think it's like there's 3 or 4 buttons down there, and it shows they're 25% increments. So, which is nice because whenever you like plug your phone in, it charges the phone and then the case. But it's really easy, like especially if I'm like out of town, you know, and I'm on like a plane or somewhere, and I can't fucking charge anything, you know. I can just hit that button and start charging your phone, and just it's awesome, man. Money well spent, well spent. Really happy I was able to get that. Really keeps me going, you know, because I use it for a lot of things. But oh, another really big thing with me, sad day, and It just shows that America's going to shit, you know. This world is gonna end soon. But you guys probably heard about the shooting that took place. You know, it's just very, very, very sad. Very sad. 9 people died, including a pastor. You know, that's terrible, man. I'm a very, very religious person, and believe very strongly, and I live my life by that stuff. And it's really sad to me, you know. People say this guy came in, you should just kill him off, you know. But here's the thing: people have to understand, you know. This is a human, you know. This is a human being. I'm pissed off too, man. Trust me, I'm with you guys. But you know, we have to forgive this person, like the church did. They forgave him, you know, because God didn't make bad people. He didn't throw all these jerks in the world to fuck with everybody, you know. He didn't create bad people. He doesn't make bad people. We just make bad decisions that define us, and that's what people think, you know. They don't see what's on the inside. They only see what you do, the actions, you know. Like, if I go out and I get in a car accident or I speed past someone, they'll be like, oh, the guy's a jerk, you know. Probably, I'm not, though. You know, it's just your decisions define you as a person. No one is a bad person. You don't get born and just automatically be like an asshole, you know? No one is a bad person. We just make bad mistakes, you know, and that's what really defines us. And that's him too. He had a lot of problems. You know, he made a mistake, a very, very big mistake, of course, but you know, we have to forgive him, you know? We have to. Because it's not to make us happy, it's to just get closure for everybody, and the families of the people that were lost in the shooting, and give them closure, you know? That's all they want. You know, we have to forgive this person, you know, because we're all brothers and sisters here, you know. You know, it is very sad. It's very, very sad, but we have to kind of forgive this and give closure to them and not have this linger on, you know, and just forgive the guy, you know. He wasn't in the right mindset, you know. He didn't know what he was doing. He had problems, you know. He was kind of mental health, you know. You know, so it's just, stuff happens, you know. It's very sad. Trust me, I'm very upset with this, but we have to just take a step back and say, you know what, we need to forgive this person, you know. We need to. And what's really sad to me is that the world's just becoming one big shitstorm. I mean, it's nowhere safe anymore. I mean, it's sad. Get fucking shot up in a church? Holy hell, you know? That's supposed to be like a sacred place, you know? And get shot up in a church. Nope, school's not safe either, shooting there. Fucking movie theater, that's not safe either. Restaurants aren't safe, you know? It's just, God, there's nowhere safe anymore, you know? No one's safe. Airport's not safe. It's, even with all your pointless security that fucking's too dumb to tell a fucking bomb from nothing else. It's just pointless. So fucking pointless. I mean, come on. Some of the stuff we have to do now is just bullshit. Seriously? You have to take your shoes, your hat, your watch, your belt, your keys. It's like, oh my god. Fucking seriously? Do you want me to show it to you? My god. Can't stand that stuff. I think it's ridiculous. I do. You can fucking message me all you want. I don't care. It's ridiculous. We should not be able to do all this crap just to fly. Are you serious? Yes, there are people who want to bomb the shit out of a plane. But Jesus, do you want us to strip down for this? You're going to make me strip down while fucking Osama bin Laden over here walks through and doesn't get searched? Are you fucking serious? I mean, come on, guys. It's not fucking rocket science. Search the people that would do this, not the random people that you probably see daily, you know, that wouldn't fucking hurt a fly, you know. You're targeting the wrong people. It's stupid. Once I fucking, oh my god, this was ridiculous. This was last year. We were coming back from Vegas and, or flying to Vegas, sorry. It was on my birthday last year. Going this year too. Going birthday. But I forgot my wallet, you know, in my pocket. They fucking freak out. There's 3 people come over here. They like swab my hands. I'm like, are you... come on. I mean, me? Are you... The fuck can I do? I mean, it's bullshit. It's unnecessary. It is unnecessary. There are other ways to handle this. This is not one of them. It's fucking bullshit. It takes forever. Just, we should be able to leave our keys, your shoes, hat. Just make X-ray machines more better, like more accurate, you know, without taking everything off. You should be able to fucking see some if I have a hat on. Are you serious? You know me, I always wear my hat. Always. If I go out anywhere, I always wear a hat now. It's got to be a Packers hat too, you know. But you know, some people may argue and say, Jake, this is necessary. And just, the thing I want to say to you guys is that no matter what they do, security, cameras, it's all an illusion, guys. It doesn't fucking work. People can get past that shit now. It's the illusion to make you think you're safe. People get past all the time. It doesn't work, you know, it does not work. And they know it doesn't work. But they want to keep the illusion of, yes, you're safe here, when they damn well know you aren't safe at all. It's just like, there's a hack, someone hacked something recently, I don't know what it was, but just like that. Oh, we beefed up security. It's not going to help. They're going to get past that too. It's just, it's pointless, you know? If someone wants to get through, they'll get through, you know? And some guy with a high school education isn't going to fucking stop them. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. People think we're so safe here. The police are helping us. The security's great. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not great. Security doesn't do crap. People get past all the time. Like that kid. I live in Minnesota. There's this kid who got past. Fucking, I don't know what the hell happened, but he got past security, got on the plane. Where, are you serious? You don't check the kid, you know? A random kid just walks in and just let him through? No! Oh my god, I mean, stupid people. Hopefully that person got fired for that, dude. Seriously, that is a huge breach in that. I believe in some security where it's like it used to be. It used to be, well, it used to be nothing. You know, I could just walk in. But then it started, and then you get the normal X-ray machines where you just walk through, you know? That was it. You didn't have to take anything off. Leave your shoes on, leave your hat on, leave your wallet, you know? That's how it should be. Just quick and easy and just, it's ridiculous. It is so stupid, guys. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. And the police and everything. Once again, not everybody's corrupt, but there are those that kind of fucking ruin it for everybody. You know, it's one of those things. And if we could just all love each other, man. The police are really targeted the black people, which is sad. I think that's terrible. You know, it just, a guy could be walking down the street, you know, and you'd stop him. It's like, come on. I mean, just, they do that just because he's like African American, you know? Should use that word. You know, it's just, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. They don't even, like, most of the time, and people say, you know what, don't break the law. Yes, don't do that. That does help. Trust me, do not break the law. This is the reason these people are targeting you. And it's just, I don't know. I'm on the fence, you know? I believe, yes, the one reason they're targeting you is because you guys break the law, you know? That's the truth. That's what happens. That is the reason when stuff happens, they take action. Because of in the past. You know? And people think, why are they doing this? Why? Because you were, stabbed somebody? I don't know. You know? That may be a huge thing. What the fuck you want them to do? You know, just let you walk? You know? And it's just, I'm not saying any other races don't do shit. We do shit too, you know? But you are just, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm on the fence with this just like everybody else. It's just, I'm on both sides, you know? It's just, and there are some cops that just do it just because they're dicks, you know? Yeah, of course. Yeah, there are always those assholes in the world. Assholes, you know? There's a lot of those. But, you know, it's just, I find it humorous when people go on the news and they're like, I don't know why this happened. I don't know why he got shot. Let's take a look at what they're fucking... He came up to the cop and he attacked him. What the fuck do you want him to do? Stand down and let him kill him? You know? No, you take action. That's what's supposed to happen. It's protocol. It's what's supposed to happen. Oh my god. People are just... Oh, yeah, the world's gonna end tomorrow, probably. it's sad, you know? It's ridiculous, guys. I'm for both sides, you know? I think everybody should love everybody, you know? That's just me. Free love, man. You know, I do think that. I think we should all just stop the hate, you know? Let everybody be on the same playing field, you know? Everybody's equal. Everybody's leveled out. No one's above everybody else. That's what's at now with African Americans and stuff. It's like this. It should be like this. And the cops aren't helping that either, and it's sad, man. It's just sad. It's really sad. I just want everybody to love each other, you know? That's so much to ask, you know? Let's just come together, you know, and just get shit sorted out. Not have to just... I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff on both sides, white and African American, you know? There's people on both sides that really screw up the system for everybody. It's like with the incidents in Baltimore, you know? The media is fucked up as it is. They make it seem, oh, it's the black people's problem. They did it. And you find out, no, the white people were calling them names on the sidelines and they got pissed, you know? It's like, the media is so corrupt now. They make you see what they want you to see. Not what actually happened. Fuck that shit. They're going to make it seem, let's blame this guy. Let's make them think that he is the problem when he's not. Just ridiculous. Like in Baltimore, the stuff they've shown, it looks like the black people are out of control. They're going crazy. They're flipping shit, beating shit up. But what caused this, they don't talk about. We're white people. It was a peaceful protest until they got into the city, and then stupid us, you know, calling them names and stuff, they get pissed, and that's how it happened. It was a peaceful protest until that happened. And they never tell you that, because they don't want you to see that. It's always one side or the other. It's just stupid. Why can't we have peaceful protests anymore? Some people are just racist. It really pisses me off, you know? It's just, let it go, man. Do you know fucking what century we're in? This should have been done years ago. Gosh. Racist people, man. Oh, boy, so many problems. So many problems. Racism, and then there's people who don't like gay people, and it's just ridiculous. It is outrageous. We should not have any of this now. That should have been done a long time ago. It's time to wake up, guys. Seriously, it's time to wake the fuck up and just stop. Just knock it off. We're all human beings here. Let's act like civil human beings, not like, oh, I'm better than you because I make more money and have a better job. No, fuck, that means nothing. Fuck that shit, you know? That means nothing. We are all equal. We are all human beings. That's what makes us equal. Fuck color. Fuck status. We are all equal. That is how we have to look at this. And people aren't willing to accept that. They want to be above somebody. And that's not the way this is going to work, if this is going to work out. We all have to come to the same thing, you know? That someone who works a part-time job is equal to someone that works in a big company, you know? And Republicans don't want to have that, you know? There is this, I know this video is getting super, super, super long, but this is the last thing I really want to stress. This is a Bible verse a long time ago in a service that said there was this farmer, and he hired these people to come work for him because he was old and he couldn't do the work anymore. So he would come 4 times a day. He'd come in the morning, afternoon, evening, and then kind of late at night. And one day he came back in the evening, and there were still people there, so he hired them. And at the end of the day, he gave the people their money and what they deserved. And the people who started earlier complain that why is the person who started later getting the same amount as me? And the farmer said, I can pay you what I want. It is my decision. You agreed to this, that you would get this much no matter what. And that's what this has to be, guys. I think we should all get paid fairly, you know? It's fair. It might not be the greatest thing, but it's fair. You know? And people say that too. I started out with this and I don't get, it's like, shut up, you know? Just sit down. I can tell you that's a person right there. That's how you really take a liberal from a Republican in like 2 seconds. Bring up that and someone's going to speak out and say, well, I made this amount of money. Why is he making equal? That is the guy over there. And it's just stupid because if someone is in your job and they start later and they get paid as more as you, it does not affect you at all. And that's the thing. I don't know why they get so pissed off about it. He makes as much as I do, but I started earlier. It doesn't matter when you started. It does not matter. I could come into a big end job and make as much as you could, you know? It doesn't matter. Time does not matter. When you start or how you start, it doesn't matter. If you're in this job and you have the same occupation as someone else, you should get paid the same. That's just how it works. That is how it should work. We shouldn't be above each other, you know? There shouldn't be a class system at all. We should all just be middle class. Or high class, even better, you know? There should never be a low class. That should not happen. We should all just kind of smush everything down and come to middle class, you know? But people, that 1% of the world is just pissed off that they're taking their money. It's like you don't have enough? Seriously? These are greedy people. Greedy people. Don't want to budge on anything. It's sick. It makes me sick. You know? The least you could do is give someone who's hurting some help. Fuck. Seriously? You have more money than God and you really just want to take it to yourself? That's greedy, man. That's low. That is low. It's like let's say I had a lot of money, which I don't. Not even close to a lot. Let's say I did, you know? The only thing I would really need, first off, is a house or apartment. And then that's it. And then I'd maybe get like a Shelby Mustang. And that's it. I'd keep everything else. I wouldn't blow it on stupid shit like a big boat and it's like a 3 houses. You only need 1 house, you know, or something, fucking 1 or 2, something. Like if you live in 2 spots, you know, that's fine, but don't blow it on stuff. I would never blow it. I only need a house and a car. That's it. That's all I need. Anything else is extra, you know? And I give a ton of charity, you know, because there's people out there that need it way more than I do, you know? People who don't have running water, you know, or slow, or like really slim on food, you know, they need that more than I do. Because I have all that, you know? I can get water and food no matter how like poor I am, you know? Here. But it's just, I would give that money away. I would definitely give it away because I'd give it to help people, you know? If someone in my family is hurting, like some of my brothers, you know, my blood brother, and then I have brothers too. If they were hurting, you know, I could say, here, take this, you know, get back on your feet. That is the main thing I want to get from that. That is the reason I want to have a lot of money, is because of that. I want to help people, you know. I want to change people's lives, you know. I know money can't do that, but, you know, if they're hurting and they're far in debt, you know, and just can't get out of bed some days, you know, and just feel down, and I want to help them. You know, I want to get rid of all that debt. I want them to be on that level surface again where they were. That'd make me happy. It really would, you know. And for that special person, especially, I would make her happy with it. I'd pay everything off, school loans, everything. I'd get us a nice place, you know, nothing fancy, nothing too low, just right, you know, stuff that we can fix up. And just make it our own, you know, and just don't have to worry. That's huge. Go pay bills and not have to worry. Go to the gas station and not be pissed at what the prices are. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd really be nice. But that is the first thing I would do for you, is pay off those student loans and stuff, and pay off mine too, and just get that out of the way. You don't need to be paying that stuff, you know, because I'm a generous person. I always have been. I think of people before myself, which might be bad, but I'm a people person, but I also hate people. Don't hate everybody. Hate certain people that are just don't think about things, and rush through life. But I'm a people person. I like to help, you know. And that's what I would do for that person. I'd pay everything off. I'd find us a nice place, you know. I'd get you a car that you'd want, you know. Once again, you wouldn't want anything fancy, you know. You've told me that. Um, you know, just get to that point where you don't have to worry anymore. Don't have to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. I think everybody should have that. I do. I think everybody should be at that point. We shouldn't have to worry about paying bills or getting gas or health care or any shit like that. Should be free in my opinion. That's just bullshit. But that's for another time because this video is almost 45 minutes. I know this isn't a lot about music, but it's just I like to talk about things that are going on and what I'm feeling. You know, that's huge with me. I like to discuss what I'm feeling. It's really good to get those feelings out and actually tell people about what this stuff is. It doesn't eat you alive, trust me. I've done that many times. It's not pretty when it comes out, you know. It's not at all. It hurts. It hurts to let all that stuff out if you build it up all the time. You know, but I would do that for you. I would. In a heartbeat. I just need the money, you know. Once again, I'm not about money, you know, but if I had it, I'd be very generous with it. I would not abuse it. I wouldn't be greedy with it. I just need a house and a car. That's it. That everything else is extra, you know? Just what I need right now. I don't need 50 million houses and 50 million cars and a boat that I'll never use and you know, I might buy a nice sound system, you know, listen to vinyl and stuff and buy some records. I wouldn't buy all of them at once, you know. I just go like face like I usually do, you know, just get some stuff and it would be good. It'd be really nice.